So you might be wondering, why do I have a bearded dragon that's flatter than a pancake? You'll find out in a moment why I have that. Would I ever consider myself as an animal rescue? No, I would not consider myself as an animal rescue. Am I in that current situation though? I'm going to say sort of yes. So you got this little gal right here. I'm not sure what it is right now. I haven't looked that far into it just yet. But they were posting it on Facebook saying how this animal was super skinny, looked like it was neglected and blah, blah, blah. They're like, somebody should go rescue them, but nobody was really stepping in. And then people are like, oh, I don't have money. If you don't have the money, you shouldn't be rescuing animals in the first place. That's just my opinion. I did reach out to the guy. I had to reach out a couple times because they wanted to sell the whole thing, the enclosure and all. I don't want the enclosure. I just wanted the bearded dragon. I didn't want the glass tank it came with. Did not interest me whatsoever. But as you can tell with the little bearded dragon, he is missing his nails. Just on those two front toes. I think the back foot's also missing a nail or two. And then his tail is missing a good chunk of it as well. Here's the post on Craigslist itself. It says need him gone. He's skittish, bites, and doesn't like people. Was my ex's and she's gone and he's to be gone as well. Rehoming fee applies. Don't get me wrong, I'm douchey, but I'm not like super douchey where I'm just gonna shout out the dude and be like, make his life hell, okay? I don't know what's going on in his personal life. It's really none of my business. At the end of the day, if you have issues and you can't take care of an animal, you should get rid of it. But this guy, no offense to him, I don't know if he watches my videos or not, you knew the animal was being neglected. You did nothing to fix it. You could have fixed it. You had plenty of time to fix it, but you chose not to. You let the animal suffer, and that's on you. And the fact that I had to reach out more than once just to try to get the animal alone off of you, and the only thing you wanted was money to be reimbursed to pay for the enclosure, because that's all you cared about was the money that you lost into buying it. That's f***ed up, dude. Like, come on, the animal's worth more than that. I don't care if it's just a bearded dragon in your eyes. It's still a living creature. It still deserves to be treated with respect. Going back to the rescue part, do I plan on keeping the bearded dragon? I honestly do not know. I didn't really plan on having a bearded dragon at this point in time. I do want one. Do not get me wrong. I do want one, but I didn't plan on it. Look, this is me offering him a blueberry. Absolutely said no. But just because the answer may be no now doesn't mean I won't keep him. Like, he might end up doing backflips, and I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, I'm gonna keep my bearded dragon that does backflips. That's cool as shit. So I might keep him. I don't know. I haven't fully committed to anything. The thing I did commit to is just fattening him back up, making sure that he's doing good, making sure that he's healthy. And if I do rehome him, I'll make sure that it goes to a good home with a good enclosure and all of that stuff. I'll make sure all the important things are done in the correct way. And yeah, sure, I've never really owned a bearded dragon in my life, but guess what? My cousin owns one. I can just reach out to her and get all the information that I need from her. And I already have all that information. The problem is this was done at like 9 o'clock at night. It makes it really hard for me to go buy anything I need. I have some of the items, just not all the items that I would prefer to have right now in my possession for a bearded dragon. But keep in mind, I've never owned a bearded dragon, so I'm not going to just have every single item for that animal. But is this animal still better off in my care right now? Absolutely. Just keep in mind, I get people have personal issues. If you ever have a personal issue and you have animals, you just can't take care of them, rehome them. If you have to give them away for free, eat that cost, right? At the cost of the animal just living a happy, healthy life. It's more important that they are healthy and treated with care than you getting a dollar back because you think you deserve that dollar because you're a piece of shit. Just let it go. It's not the end of the world. It's just $1. Like, you can live without $1. I'm not saying the animal just costs $1, but you know what I mean with that. Like, sure, you might spend $1,000 on the animal, but if you neglect it at the end of the day and that thing still dies, you still killed an animal for no reason. You could have given the animal away to someone who actually would have given a about that animal and would have taken care of it. Will this dude's toes and his tail grow back? Absolutely not, right? He's not a starfish. He's not going to be that cool where he can just grow body parts back like that. He's going to be stuck that way. Is it really going to affect his life? No, he's going to be fine without it. He technically, it's like a human losing a couple fingers. You can live without it, right? But ideally, the animal should have never lost him in the first place. I don't know if you're watching the animal or not in this video or not. You can look at the way he's reacting. He's just sitting there licking this fruit like he's never tasted it in his life. The dude seems like shocked by whatever the this is that I'm offering. Does the fruit look weird? The berries look weird? Yeah, they were frozen. Then I defrosted them just so I could offer it to him because that's the only thing I really had in my possession. I didn't want to really give him mealworms because mealworms aren't always the best options for bearded dragons. They did say that he's pretty skittish, and he is a little bit skittish. He is kind of a runner, which is okay. He's going to be a bit skittish. If you don't really work with animals, they tend to be skittish, especially reptiles. Reptiles are something that you do need to work with quite a bit often because they tend to be more skittish and a little bit more defensive. It's just part of their ways. Like, if you don't work with them, that's just the way they are. But bearded dragons, if you do work with them well enough, like, they can be like puppies. They will run up to you and they will say hi. Not like the typical sense of a dog, but they will be super friendly. And they'll just be chilling and they'll be like, fuck yeah, dude, you're the food guy. You bring me food. But as you can tell right here, I'm just holding him. He's just doing his thing. Look at his tail. It looks kind of weird, obviously, because part of it's missing, and that's okay. He didn't really attempt to bite me. He did kind of hiss at me once, but that's okay. I would hiss at me too. Kind of scary human. Like, look at me. I look homeless all the time. It's cool. Like, homeless vibe all the fucking way. But yeah, we'll just end it here. And you'll see this guy for the next little while.